My name is Michelle Hellbuck, and I'm the Policy and Programs Manager at Mental Health America. Um, I think that being a friend is the most important to me. My friends have been very consistent in my life, and they've been very supportive, and they've given me the opportunity to sort of experience unconditional love and give it back. So I think that's a very good lesson that I've learned, and just a huge strength. I think in general, shame. Um, I I don't. I think I grew up with sort of a very strong, independent mother, and sort of accepting that you had any flaw or well, not flaw, but this idea of weakness was something that I thought was taught to sort of hide and not share because it was sort of something that people could use against you in sort of the long run in your career, in school. So yeah, I think just shame and being worried about being judged. I think it took me a really long time. Again, my mom sort of was raised in very impoverished conditions, and then she escaped sort of a civil war. So I kind of grew up in a household where she had a very survival mode. So you didn't really have time to sort of speak about sort of personal issues or worry about emotions, or even think about the actual emotion of anxiety or depression. I think it was just like, okay, well, you have these thoughts, but there are more important things in life. You have to finish school, you have to move forward, you have to sort of change familial patterns of yeah, of just improving yourself because your parents had made such a huge sacrifice to come to the country, and you just didn't have time to worry about those things. You had to just move ahead. And I think you grow up making those comparisons in your head, so anytime you wanted to sort of feel something or express it, you're like, okay, well, there are worse situations that you could have grown up in, so you just need to be grateful, and these emotions need to be put to the side. I honestly haven't really learned how to reach out yet fully, so I don't think there was an opportunity. I think with my friends, like I said, they're very important to me, but ultimately I sort of was the friend that was always very strong and consistent and loyal and the person that people turn to, and I don't think I allowed myself to accept that I needed to turn to people or that I need to turn to people. So I don't think I've given people much of an opportunity to support me or offer advice, and that's something that, yeah, it definitely is a work in progress. Because I'm sure if I did, I think that A, I probably would have gotten the support that I needed, and B, I probably could have started a form of treatment earlier because, you know, it would have been something that someone would have advised me to, and I would have had the courage to do if I knew people were supportive. I work out. I like to run. It gives me sort of a moment of just release. Not just release, but I use the time to learn how to focus on my breathing as I'm running, set goals for myself, and sort of do something that at the end of it, I'm like, okay, today sort of I beat my time, or today I was able to spend the whole time recognizing the benefits of exercising as I'm doing it, just sort of, yeah, just feeling the blood flow and realizing that I'm lucky to be mobile and sort of I'm lucky to have my heartbeat and yeah, just centering myself. I also like spending time with friends. I think that sometimes you get into your head and you have to be around people that remind you why you're valuable and what you can give to people, and I don't think that you can really do that if you're alone, just because you start to sort of validate the narrative versus actually looking at what's the actual situation. So yeah, friendships. Um, that vulnerability is sort of the biggest catalyst to healing. Being able to talk about it, being able to show your emotions, being able to have people help you. Again, it's something that I struggle with, but I really don't think that you can heal if you sort of are holding it in and sort of putting up an image and sort of not allowing you to feel and process the thoughts. So it's not easy, But if you can find sort of a group of people or one person that can give you the safe space to be vulnerable, I think that that would be something that would be very beneficial.